Nearly 1 year after a man was shot and killed by a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy, his death remains an open investigation. No decision yet on whether the deputy should face charges. The family of the 28-year-old man who was killed continue to ask why. Contact 5 investigators Katie LeGrone is looking for answers.
We analyzed 2 years worth of officer-involved shootings in Palm Beach County and found Matthew Paulo's death stands out. Was a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy justified when he shot and killed 28-year-old Matthew Paulo in this Boca Raton community? It's a question that's turned into a waiting game for Paulo's family.
We've just been waiting, and we want to know why. We want answers.
It was April 2nd, 2014. At the time, PBSO claimed they were responding to an armed disturbance, and Paulo, who had a history of mental illness, had charged at the deputy with a screwdriver. It didn't add up to the family then.
As far as we're concerned, this isn't the Matthew we knew.
Or now, 10 months after his death.
And we know that he was on the phone with the police at the time. We know that he was shot in the back. So it really puts at issue a lot of the things that the sheriff's office has stated happened during this shooting.
Jessica Paulo described her brother as bipolar, who often called police to have himself hospitalized. The night of the shooting, she says, Matthew did just that. Their mom was with him at the time.
He thought like society was like the bad people and that he would call the police for help. They were like his help, like lifeline.
So far, the family has had to piece this together themselves. Records from the case won't be released until the state attorney's office completes its investigation. But the Contact 5 investigators have found 10 months is an unusually long amount of time for an investigation to be closed. Over the past 2 years, the office has completed officer-involved shooting investigations in, on average, 4 months, ruling every one justified.
He wasn't a violent person. Like, I can never see him going after a police officer. I could never.
Until her brother's case is closed, Jessica and her family will continue to have to wait for the why.
And that's like the ironic part of all this is just like him calling them for help and then just he got everything but help.
A spokesperson for the state attorney's office says their investigation is in its final stages. As for our findings about the average length of time to close similar cases, a spokesperson called it meaningless. PBSO not commenting until the state attorney comes out with a final ruling. Katie LeGrone, WPTV News Channel 5.